Hey fire sign North Node placements, welcome to your video here on the Golden Apple Tarot, where I, as the goddess of chaos, will be giving you some guidance. I actually have a few quick announcements. I'm very tongue-tied today, just please ignore it. I've made this video at least 3 to 4 different times. Okay, if you see me looking over here, this is where my phone is and it's helping keep me on track. So first of all, if you hit the description box below, you should see a list of sponsors I'm currently working with, along with my unique discount codes for all of these different companies. Some of them sell jewelry, clothes, some of them are hair product companies. It all depends on what you would like to look into. Of course, I'm not going to force you to do anything you don't want to do. Just give a few of them a click if you want to see if there's anything that you would like, and you can use my unique discount codes to get all kind of different discounts off. 2, please feel free to check out my girl Destiny's Alchemy on Instagram for spiritual services and natural jewelry, okay, including but not limited to dream interpretation, chakra healing, as well as waist beads, etc. Her information will also be linked below in the description box. If you head her way, please just let her know Eris sent you, okay, ERIS, just let her know. And also, thank you so much to all those booking personal readings with me, and thank you to all my bonds for abundant viewers and subscribers for watching. So please only take the information that resonates and leave the rest, as this is a general reading. And of course, hit the like button and subscribe to join the Golden Apple family, because you will be greatly appreciated here. So let's go ahead and get started. What's going on in or around my fire sign North Node placements at this time, or my fire sign placements? The first card you guys got is Alchemy. I often intuitively read these cards, although they do have a description. So let's read the description real quick. It says, activates the magical ability and remembrance of the magic we all hold inside. All of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. So right now, I can immediately tell that there is a need to transmute your energy at this time. There's definitely a need to take whatever people are sending you, take whatever energy is in your environment, and turn it into energy you can use to do what you need to do. For example, a lot of plants take the energy from the sun and they transmute it, it's called photosynthesis, into glucose or something that they can actually process. Okay, so they break down they break down the energy that the sun is giving them. So I do have some clarifiers here, so let's go ahead and get into that. So we have the 8 of Wands and of course the 9 of Cups, because this wouldn't be a reading by me if somehow love did not make its way into the air. So one, I definitely feel like with the 8 of Wands and the 9 of Cups, you have people who are wanting to interact with you, wanting to reach out to you. There's a lot of people who can tell that you are able to, I heard transmute energy, even if they don't call it that. It's like when you come around, the energy in the room shifts. So there are definitely people who are looking to get your energy. Also, that could be in the way of trying to make you upset or trying to kind of disturb your peace. So be aware of that. There are some people who are looking for your energy in a more negative way. You're being seen as very magical at this time. So that's one card in regards to what's going on in or around you. Also, a lot of people want to reach out to you. I heard reach back out. So yeah, take what resonates. So the next card we have here is transition. Supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence in our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Okay, so with the transition card being here, let me see, does this camera focus? Like, it's being weird. With the transition card being here, I definitely feel like you're going through some changes. You're going through transitions. I always love to sing that song from Big Mouth where it's like, I'm going through changes. So you might be going through some changes, and I'm not a singer, so don't come for me in the comments, okay? But yeah, you're definitely going through some changes at this time. You're definitely going to shift from wherever you are, whatever energy that you are currently in. That's going to change. Don't worry. I don't know why I just heard Spirit say, don't worry and don't bet on these people sticking around, because these people can't. You're transitioning away from them. Also, a lot of people you've already kind of transitioned away from. I'm seeing these people wanting to come back and get your energy. Okay, so let's look at the clarifying cards. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Star, and we have the High Priestess. So with these 3 cards coming out, I definitely feel like with the Page of Pentacles and the Star, first of all, keep the hope, okay? Because you have a lot of opportunities coming towards you. And in fact, if you look at the Page of Pentacles, this is the ace right here. This is the Ace of Pentacles he is holding in his hand. He is just a messenger, but I just feel like Spirit is bringing you whatever it is that you need, whatever resources you need to succeed, to prosper, to thrive, okay? So Spirit is saying keep the hope. Also, you see how she's balancing, pouring into the water, her foot in the water and her foot on land and pouring onto the land. She is balanced. So I'm hearing temperance, temper your energy, remain balanced. Do not let people get you out of your element, get you out of your energy at this time. We also have the High Priestess. You are very, very intuitive and tapped in at this time, and always, in all honesty, but you need to intuitively use discernment, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Intuitively decide what opportunities are and are not for you, because not all of them are in alignment with your highest and greatest good. Not everyone that wants to work with you at this time is in alignment with your highest and greatest good. There's a lot of people seeing that you're going through a transition, or you're making some kind of transitions in your life, or that you will be, okay? I swear, negative energies can smell the change coming, okay? It's like they can smell that you're doing the necessary self-work, okay? So don't be alarmed if you see a bunch of people start trying to come back around into your energy. So the next card we have here is Dynamic, which says supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency, helps us to put together reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. Okay, I love triangles. There's something about triangles, unity. It's like working in unison with the divine. Like there's you, there's your intentions, and there's the divine. It's like it should all correlate in this seamless effort if you're in flow with the divine. But I also feel like you have a lot of dynamic changes coming into your life. What do I mean when I say dynamic changes? I mean paradigm shifts. Like things are going to completely shift in your life. It's not just, oh, you're gonna see a little bit more money come in. This is going from like rags to riches, or rags to riches story. This is that kind of dynamic shift, okay? This is divine saying this. I'm just the messenger. I'm just a tarot reader. I'm just reading the cards, okay? So guys, the first card we have here is the Empress, okay? I don't know, I just want to highlight that pregnant belly. And as I always say, if you are not intending to have any kids right now, okay, wrap it up, because you're very fertile. And the next card we have, look, the Four of Wands. Yes, I definitely feel like a lot of you are going to be coming into union with a lot of the things that you have been wanting to manifest for yourself at this time. But I also feel like you have some kind of union or partnership dynamic. When I hear dynamic, I also think of partnership dynamic. So you may have a partner that wants to come in and I heard have some kind of reunion. Even though this is the Four of Wands, I heard have some kind of reunion, but they also want to have a celebration. You're being seen as very, very fertile at this time. You're being seen as the Empress. Very beautiful, very in your power, very independent. Anything you need, you have. You're running your own empire. This is how people are perceiving you at this time. This is why people want to get your energy as well at this time. So I'm also feeling like, again, use discernment, but I'm actually going to pull a few more cards about the dynamic card. So Spirit, what do you want them to know with dynamic? Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, you got the Five of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. First of all, when I say the King of Wands, I don't know why Spirit said there is a fire sign that may be hot on your heels. Okay, there may be a fire sign that's hot on your heels, or you could be the fire sign hot on someone's heels. I don't know. Take what resonates. But I also feel like some of these people who need to be left out in the cold is a part of your family. There are unhealthy attachments coming from your family or home life that you will need to turn your back on, okay? Because this is the fire sign reading. So with the King of Wands being right here and his back is turned, his family dynamic, I think some of this is unhealthy. I also think whatever wealth or success you're coming into, I'm just going to tell you what I'm seeing. Some of your family members, no, baby, you do not need to be sharing your wealth with them. There's a reason Spirit is urging you to leave these people out in the cold. There's a reason you're being seen as the Empress and you're birthing things or giving birth to things. And these people are trying to come in. Also, like I said, you may have a reconciliation with some kind of fire sign coming in. It does not have to be a fire sign. It could just be a reconciliation in general, okay? Reconciliation with yourself, reconciliation with your gifts, because some of these family members, some of these people in this family dynamic may have been trying to hide things from you or leave you out in the cold. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. But with this dynamic, I feel like a family dynamic is going to shift as well. A family dynamic is no longer going to remain the same. And some of these family members in this family dynamic, I heard toxic family dynamic, are going to be left out in the cold. If this is not a message for you, don't take it if it doesn't resonate, clearly. Okay, so next, that's what I'm saying in regards to what's going on in or around you. Let's see what moves you can currently make that is supported by your North Node. Okay, so the first card we have here is voice. Okay, use your voice. It says speaking your word. So right now there's a need to speak your truth, and whatever it is that you're doing or not doing, whatever it is that you don't want to do. I'm hearing also set strong boundaries, remain firm, and let people hear your roar. Let people hear your voice, not just when you're being kind, loving, and compassionate, but also when you have something very important to say. Also when you are not enjoying something and you don't like it, because that's how you set healthy boundaries, when you let someone know, no, I'm not enjoying this. Also, I'm hearing do not be coerced at this time. When I say coerced, that's when people try to convince you to do something after you've already said no. So it's like, if you're like, no, I don't really feel like going there today, and they're like, are you sure? Don't you want to just come? Don't you want to just come out? Why are you being like this? You always do it. That's coercing, and it's a form of manipulation. I like to say, actually, coercion is the sister cousin to manipulation. It's very, very closely related. So set boundaries with anyone that tries to coerce you into doing things that are not in line with you. Also with alchemy, the voice card coming out right over alchemy, I feel like there's a lot of people that, again, see you're alchemizing something, or you're transmuting your energy, or that you have this ability and they do not want you to use your voice. I just keep getting coercion. I keep feeling this uncomfortable feeling of someone trying to make you do something you don't really want to do, or turn your back on something you don't really want to turn your back on. It's just like these people can't see the big picture. So be aware. If you let these people, if you get advice from these people on what you should do in your life, they're going to steer you wrong, because they can't see clearly for themselves, for their own lives. Okay, they don't clearly make their own choices and decisions. They don't have discernment. So use discernment at this time. Okay. And it's funny because a lot of times the people we love most can be the ones that are coercing us the most, or can be the ones that are trying to get us to make decisions that are not in alignment with our highest and greatest good. They're the ones that have the most power to manipulate a lot of the time, because we tend to be closer with them and have closer attachments, not connections, more closer attachments to them. And once we learn to heal that and form genuine connections with them, then we can understand everything these people say is not law. Just because they want something from you does not mean you have to give it. So right over transition, we have home earth. I'm telling you, you need to turn your back on some people in your family dynamic. It just keeps coming out because you're making a transition away from this family dynamic. Do you see how this woman is speaking her truth? And this woman on the home card just seems like she's not interested in listening. Both of these people are really you. Okay, both of these people are supposed to be you, but I also feel like this is you speaking whatever truth is important to you. And these are these people who just don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear what you have to say. They're not interested if it doesn't sound like what they want to hear. They don't want to. I literally just heard someone say, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. So you either need to start telling people you don't want to hear it, or these people might try to tell you they don't want to hear it, that you're leaving. But you're leaving. Okay, you're leaving some kind of dynamic behind. Even if you haven't spoken to a lot of your family in years, there may be one or two lingering negative energies in the room. So I'm just letting you know. Also, a family dynamic could be close friends, best friends, people we consider to be very, very close to us, cousins, all of that. All of them make up a part of that family dynamic. Our partner can also make up, our romantic partner, a part of our family dynamic. And if they are toxic, then yes, Spirit is telling you, turn your back on this person. And you will know if your partner is toxic or not. Like, no one will know more clearly than you. So if your partner's not toxic, then I'm not talking about them. But we have time, and it says discipline. Oh yes, Spirit is saying remain disciplined. Some of you have already done this work. You've already turned your back on some of these family members, some of these old friends and people. I just feel like it's a lot of old people from your past, people that you don't really talk to anymore, and also some toxic family members who may be used to getting your energy or used to demanding things from you. These are those people. Okay, Spirit is saying remain disciplined, because it gets easier with time. Do you see how she has a microphone in her hand? This woman has a microphone in her hand, and she has this stance almost as if to say, no, These are my boundaries. This is my voice, and I'm going to use it to say whatever the hell I want. Okay, so Spirit is definitely encouraging you to speak up at this time. Speak up. Do not back down. That's what Spirit is saying. I don't know why I'm just getting your peace. It's like home is where your heart is at. Oops. I'm also getting home is where your heart is. Okay, don't back down and turn your back on whatever isn't making you feel good. It doesn't matter who they are, where they come from. I feel like some of you may experience some family issues soon. Do not get involved. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. Even if they're trying to directly involve you, it could be supposedly directly have something to do with you. Just don't deal with it, because it is a ploy to get your energy. Like, people are really going to make things up and make up fake problems and come to you, and you're going to be confused. Like, what are you guys even talking about? What is the issue here? There is no issue. Okay. And I know this may sound crazy, but that's how manipulators work. Okay. They make things up in order to get what they want, in order to get energy from people all the time. So just be aware of, I heard drama. Be aware of being dragged into family drama. Be aware of being dragged into your friend's drama at this time. If it's not bringing you peace, that's the universe sending you a sign it needs to go. Just being honest, guys. So we have growth plants right over dynamic, as well as discipline time was next to dynamic as well. So again, there's some kind of paradigm shift. There is a huge growth spurt. There's a huge growth spurt happening in your life, as well as your family, like everything your work dynamic, your dynamic with yourself. I know I'm saying dynamic in a weird way, but it's just like the word dynamic really encompasses everything that is in our lives. So there's definitely a dynamic and a lot of dynamics. Honestly, I want to say multiple dynamics in your life that are shifting. I'm sorry if I'm talking so fast. I'm channeling a lot of messages off of these cards, but if something has been stagnant in your life, it's not going to be any longer. Things are changing. Yes, things are growing and changing. And honestly, I want to say it was only a matter of time. Like, things take time to grow. Discipline, things take time to grow. If you've been disciplined, you're about to see the fruits of your labor. If you have not been as disciplined, maybe it's been a little bit harder for you to divest is the word Spirit wanted to give me. That's why I paused, because I'm like, why the word divest? But if you've been wanting to divest from certain people, certain energies, certain places, and you've been having a bit of a harder time, you're still going to see the fruits of your labor. Spirit is just going to urge you to continue setting those boundaries, because honestly, it's easy, yes, to say, I'm not going to let so-and-so get my energy anymore. It's much harder that when they come trying to bang your door down and they come begging and crying and whining, to continuously say no and stand by your boundaries. Okay, so the work is actually done in the consistent steps. It's easy to make that hole in the ground and plant whatever it is you want to grow. It's much harder to consistently go out there every day, every other day, depending on the plant, and water them, allow them to get the sunlight that they need, and making sure that, obviously, because some animals eat plants, so it's like making sure they're protected. You want to protect your seeds. That's where all the work is done. Like 90% of the work is done while it's growing, and then when it's done growing, you're reaping the fruits of your labor. But when you're first planting the seed, most of the work is yet to be done. Okay, so wherever you are at in your journey, don't worry, because everything has a journey. So the next question is spirits. Oh, no, I'm getting confused, guys. Okay, so it says, what energies do you need to be? Oh, I'm getting so confused. Correction, it is, what area can you focus your energy that can bear fruits at this time? I'm getting so tongue-tied, guys. I'm so sorry. So let me just go ahead and get that. Actually, a card already came out. I'm gonna get one more. Okay, apologies, guys. So one more time, this question is, what area can you focus your energy that can bear fruits at this time? I kept getting a little confused because this is a newer question I've never asked in my previous videos, so excuse me. So the first card is a house spell, and the second card is an everyday spell. Okay, so first of all, where can you focus your energy? Your house. Your home. Your home is where you need to focus your energy. I'm telling you, there are things that are about to go down in your home. You need to be ready, whether that's people arguing around you or people bringing arguments and drama to your home. Whatever it is, be aware that you need to focus your energy on your home life right now. You need to focus on protecting your peace, honoring the harmony, or bringing more harmony into your home. Also, I'm hearing cleanse your home, cleanse your space, spring cleaning, all of that jazz. Okay, get rid of any negative, stagnant energy. The next card is an everyday spell. So your everyday life, your daily routine, all the things that you do in a day make up your daily routine. So when you wake up in the morning, start writing down the things that you do every day. You might be astounded by what you see. Okay, you might be surprised by where you're spending your energy. In fact, if you can, get specific and write down how long you did an activity for. So if you sat down and say watch YouTube, write down like, oh, I did that for about 30 minutes and then I did some work for about 15. You don't have to be very specific, but at the end of the day, just go back over and review your day and look at some things that you feel you can eliminate that are not in alignment with you. Look at some things that you can add that you feel will be more beneficial in the place of those things that you did do. And also, I would like to know, everyone's human. No one is productive 24/7. That's for robots, okay? Humans are not robots. So don't be afraid to spend time with kind of extracurricular activities. I don't know why Spirit just said that. Or spend time relaxing, enjoying yourself, reclining, because the human body needs that. And so does the mind, and so does the soul, okay? So yes, next we're going to see what energies do you need to be aware of that's coming towards you, okay? Okay, guys, so the first card we have is Peaceful Resolution. Okay, there's a peaceful resolution coming towards you currently. Some kind of peaceful resolution. It could be in work. It could be in regards to anything. Wherever there seems to be a little bit of stagnant energy or a little bit of drama, there's definitely going to be a peaceful resolution. Or maybe something is kind of up in the air between you and another person, you and a job, whatever. Maybe you sent an application, you're still waiting to hear back. Anything like that. Maybe you sent an application to a college, you're waiting to hear back, or you're waiting for that acceptance letter. There's going to be a peaceful resolution, okay? Whatever information you need, it is coming. So the next card we have here is also peaceful resolution was over alchemy and voice. When you use your voice and speak up to say how you feel, you will feel so at peace. You will feel so much peace come over you. So a peaceful resolution will come when you finally speak your truth, okay? So also over transition and the home earth card, we have in the near future. So some changes are coming in the very near future, okay? Just know these changes are right around the corner, hun. All right, Spirit is confirming. Right over time, discipline, and dynamic, we have let go. I'm telling you, some of y'all need to let go of some of these toxic family dynamics. They're not healthy. They just gotta go. Spirit is saying time's up. And not just family dynamics, but friends, jobs, all of that. Whatever is toxic and no longer in alignment with your truth at this time, it needs to go. Spirit is saying let go. It's only a matter of time before these things move on anyway. And it was only a matter of time before you had to let these things go. So let go, release. I'm also hearing release control issues, let go of attachment to the outcome. So yeah, just let go. And whatever is meant for you will come to you. Also seeing 222 on the clock. So over dynamic and growth plans, we have improving health. I'm telling you, you will let go of some people in your life and you will just, your health will quite literally improve. It said peaceful resolution and improving health. Your health is going to improve from letting go of some of these negative energies. You will feel so at peace. Also, if you let go and just let whatever it is that you have been planting or wanting to grow to just grow again, one day you would just walk outside and your garden will have blossomed forward. If you've already planted the seeds and you've been consistently doing the work, keep your head down and keep doing it, okay? Keep toiling, because the fruits of your labor are coming in the near future. All right, please understand, everything you need is happening, it's coming, it's here. So yes, and lastly, we're gonna see Spirit's advice or important information for my fire sign national placements at this time. I also like to note on the bottom of the deck we have you're ready. Spirit is saying you're ready. Oh, Spirit says have trust, have faith, and it's up to you. Yes, it's up to you. You're ready and it's up to you. Whatever happens, it's up to you. Whoever you let stick around, it's up to you. Everything that goes down, it's up to you. Okay, so let's go ahead and give Spirit's advice or important information. So, of course, I have to give the love message that wanted to come out, but didn't, only because I only took a certain amount of cards. But yeah, some of y'all have a divine masculine or divine feminine that wants to come towards you. They want to come home. We have homecoming. They want to come home to you, or they would like for you to come home to them. Or I just heard I want to come home to you. So yeah, they want to come home. And look what we have. Security, which is college. They want to come to your house. Okay, or they may come to your house. They may come to your house and they've had an awakening. Okay, so some of these masculines out here are doing the work. Whether you want them or not, it's up to you. Yeah, they feel left out in the cold without you because we have winter. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. My dear fire sign placements, important information that Spirit has for you, that Spirit would like you to know at this time. We have earth, grounding. Also, I'd like to note the black birds. My ancestors and spirit loves to show up in my life as black animals. So first of all, there's a need to get grounded. You need to get grounded and you need to stay grounded because there's a lot of shifts happening around you. I heard unbeknownst to you, some of these shifts have already started or kicked off and you may not even be fully aware of them. The next card we have here is boundaries. Yep. You're gonna have to start setting a lot more boundaries. I also heard a lot stronger boundaries with the people around you at this time. Okay, this is what spirit is urging you to do. This is spirit's advice, is to set boundaries. And also, this is funny because it's right over the growth card. Hold on, y'all. I don't even have nails. I don't understand why it's so hard to pick things up. Okay. So we have prosperity. Yes, whatever you've been growing. You see how this is wheat. Wheat was considered to be very prosperous, okay, because they could sell it in a lot of communities and they would use it to feed their families, feed the community, okay? So with this wheat here, I definitely feel like whatever you've been planting, if you've been diligently minding your business and planting your seeds and watering them and growing them, you will see the fruits of your labor blossom fruitfully and multiply. Okay, I'm not kidding. It says right here growth, plants, and prosperity with improving health, which to me the improving health card can literally represent being able to eat better food or have better I heard have access to life-giving food, healthier foods, things that are better for you, being able to spoil yourself because of this prosperity that you have been cultivating. You've been cultivating something and it is about to blossom forward. If you've been cultivating negativity, I'm sorry to tell you, you're going to see that negativity blossom forward. If you've been focusing and growing prosperity, health, wealth, whatever you've been speaking over yourself and your loved ones, that's what's about to blossom for you. So congratulations. Okay. Like I said, go ahead and check the description box for all of my codes and things of that nature. Also, thanks so much for watching. Please comment below if you found any guidance from my video. And yeah, like I said, if none of this I didn't say that, but if none of this resonated, then feel free to check out any other. Y'all ain't see that. Y'all didn't see that. No one saw that. We gonna act like it did not happen. So I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know how you feel about this angle. I don't have the most control over it, so it doesn't matter if you don't like it, because then you just have to go somewhere else. But if you do like it, bye. Thank you for watching. Bye.